Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Why have you put your hood up? You look like E.T.
I don't care.
What is in that puddle? What's your headband?
A panda. Just come on, press record.
I already have. Hello, welcome along to the Warriors podcast. It's me, Barry Dodds, joined by her, Hayley Ellis.
Hello.
This is the podcast where we talk about things that worry us, stress us, overthinking, bad thinking, whinging, the full lot. It's half an hour that you'll never get back. Welcome on board. Haley, how are you? How are you?
I'm poorly. Did I ever tell you when we used to do that at uni when you weren't well? You had to go, I'm poorly. I'm very poorly. So I look like, as Barry just said at the beginning, when he never told me he was recording the rat. I look like a E.T. in the puddle. I've had a shock this week to the system.
Well, go on.
Oh, so I did me Leicester Festival preview the other week.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who came. There were some Warriors fans there. One of the Warriors fans said to me on the way out, "Oh, I noticed Barry didn't get his comp ticket then because he didn't turn up."
No, I was gigging. It's a Saturday night.
I don't mean anything to you normally. If you've got a wash on, it's a bloody weekday. Anyway.
Yeah, Claude, you pulled that one back, didn't you? You realised there that you might have crossed the line. Anyway, where you this Saturday?
I'm off because it's my daughter's
birthday.
Yeah. Oh, I've kept it off. I can't be gigging on my daughter's birthday. Anyway, I did my Leicester Festival preview.
Yeah.
And I have to record it. Just because I'm doing it, it's for me, it's like a work in progress show, so it's stuff I'm working on for the tour. So I record it so I can watch it back and try and make it better, etc. Anyway, first of all, I recorded it out of focus, right?
Yeah, just whack a Catherine Ryan DVD on instead. You alright? Oh,
I'm not rising to it today, Barry. I'm poorly. Anyway. I recorded it out of focus. So I can't watch what I was doing, mannerisms. That's fine. I can listen to it. I get where the laughs are. It's more where people laughed at stuff and stuff. But even though it was out of focus. Right, so on this stage, it's the Firebug in Leicester, which is a great venue. But it's like 3 steps walking up to the stage. Now, I have to come on from the front so the audience can see you walking onto the stage. You know what I mean? They can see you You have to turn your back on the audience, is what I'm saying, to get on the stage.
Yeah.
Right. And watching me get up those steps, I swear to God, like, that was not the start of the show that anyone needed to see. It was like a pensioner, like, trying to get up a hill. My posture, I looked like... Because it was blurred as well, it looked like footage from, like, The Abominable Snowman or something.
Do you look like Bigfoot?
Honestly, it is horrific. I've got a hunch on my back now. I've got a hunch. Why haven't you told me, Barry? I've got a hunch. And it must be because I'm looking down at my phone all the time.
None of us wanted to tell you. We just had to, so she'll work it out on her own one day.
I couldn't believe, I couldn't, after that, and I thought, if I can work that out when the camera's out of focus. So, I've had a very upsetting week.
Go, can I see your hunch? Go on, turn around, spin your chair around.
No, you can't see me hunch, Barry.
What do you mean? You've had me fucking wearing a fat vest.
That was on the Patreon. Join today, patreon.com/.
Yeah, see what happens when I bought a stupid body-shaping vest. I tell you what it does. It shapes you into a slightly different fat shape. And then you put it on backwards by accident and give yourself kidney trauma.
So I'm in a bad mood. I'm poorly, and I look like bloody Bigfoot of the Hendersons.
Well done on getting through your new material, sure. Well done to the audience for getting through it as well.
Oh, you're snipey today, aren't you? Go and put your fucking vest back on.
I'm not snipey.
Your vest can hold in some of that bitterness that's leaking out.
Hey, I've got no bitterness. My soul is pure. One bit of it is as black as night, but yeah, I'll kick that out of me one day. So what's been going on in my world? I don't know if this is. This might be a bit more serious than we're meant to be, considering it's a comedy podcast, but it is to do with worrying, and it's a spiral.
Is this your worry of the week?
Yeah, let's whack the jingle in. Sometimes I find with OCD is that I overthink myself. If I've got lots to do, I'll overthink all the things I've got to do. It's like a circle starting at 12 o'clock. Thinking, loads to do, so much to do, tons to do, loads to do. And then it gets to like 11:45 again on the clock. And then it goes, I just don't do any of it then. And then the next day starts again, 12 o'clock, loads to do. I just don't. The more stressed I've got about doing things, the more I've stood around looking at it all going, oh, this is a job.
It's called... I think we've definitely got a touch of the ADHDs. Not to jump on that bandwagon, but it's like the paralysis, because I get like that as well, where you think, I've got so much to do, I can't do any of it because I feel so overwhelmed with it all.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much to do. It's like I'm living in a cave full of turds, and I've got time to throw 2 of them out, but I'm still going to be in a cave full of turds. So let's just sit back and let the dogs in.
How are you not a philosopher, Barry? Why is that not a meme?
That should be on someone's fridge.
It should be on someone's fridge. There's too many turds, and I can only throw out 2.
So I might as well. It's like, what's the point? Shit everywhere. Just clearing a little bit of shit's going to make no difference. There's still going to be shit everywhere. Just deal with the shit.
You're living in prison now. I know exactly what you mean, though.
It's like Bonnie Blue. Like...
No.
It's like, once you're on Cock 700, you might as well do another 100. Doesn't matter. You're just done. Doesn't matter.
That makes no sense.
Your reputation's destroyed whether you have 700 or 800.
It's like you do one bad gig in Hornsey. You can't redeem yourself.
Yeah, then you never play Buzz Comedy again.
I do, actually.
That has happened to me.
My OCD's been quite bad past couple of weeks. I think it's through when I'm tired, I get really bad with it.
Yeah.
So I've been really...
You're always tired, so it just must always be bad. I honestly, I 100% know where you're at. 100%. It's not funny. Nothing nasty to say. Nothing snipey. I just know where you're at. However, I am aware that it's Valentine's Day coming up.
It'll be after this comes out.
I'm not bothered.
Well, you don't need to worry about it anyway, do you?
Oh, great. Card from the cat. Do you think this could be... do you do anything big for Valentine's Day? Or are you like me that you think it's all bullshit to sell cards?
No, do you know what? I'm not really fussed about it now because my daughter was born the day after Valentine's, so my focus is more on that. Do you know what I mean?
Your fella must be over the moon.
Oh, he didn't fucking... Do you know what? He's more likely to put a cross on a fucking ballot form than write me a fucking Valentine's card. I've given up. He doesn't agree. He doesn't believe in Valentine's Day. So I told him I don't believe in sex before marriage.
You say like Is that a bit of material?
I used to do it. I haven't done it for ages.
Bring that back. That's good.
Yeah. No, he does me head in. He's not, but he's never been one for cards and stuff. This is the thing. I've laid me bed now. I've been with him nearly 12 years. I can't, I put up with things to the point where, and I tried, and you just think there's no point. And I sort of agree with him now, actually, with the card thing.
Yeah.
Because I do think it's just going in the bin, isn't it?
I'll be honest with you. When I get a card, unless it's one that really means something to me, that I do tend to open them, and I've got a shredder underneath my desk. Honestly, it spends longer in the post than it does in my house.
That's the OCD. Happy birthday, Barry. Love, Nana.
Not a million miles away from what we did to Nana.
Barry. I need to tell you this. My auntie makes cards.
Just remembered it's a public one. Just for the record,
Family
we didn't
listening.
shred me Nana.
My auntie makes cards, right? She makes cards herself. They're really good as well. But they're very heavy because they're like layered. Do you know what I mean? They're like a couple of layered cards. They're really lovely.
Yeah.
But she sent one in the post once to my cousin. And my cousin didn't realise what it was. And she gets a thing through the door. You need to go to the post office to collect it because the postage hasn't been paid enough. This is like years ago, this.
Yeah.
So she had to pay like it's a ball ache going to the post office,
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
a pain in the arse. Yeah.
Oh, dragged herself, and she works like shifts and stuff. Dragged herself post office, paid her £1.20 to open up a birthday card. Not even a present.
I'd be sending an invoice. And I'd be keeping the receipt.
But we need to talk. We need to get to the bottom of your the shits in your house then.
Right, hang on. Right, I don't live in a house full of physical turds.
You're going to have social services on the door. Barry lives in a house full of shit.
No, it's just like look at I've just got chaos around me. There's things here that I know I need to move, and there's more stuff getting delivered by the day. I just feel so overwhelmed. I feel like I need a week off where I can just go, right, and I don't have to do anything apart from just tidy the house. Do you know what I mean?
Can I just say, I was at the Frog and Bucket last week, and Jacob, who does the tech there, I showed him a clip from our podcast.
Yeah.
He used to be a Patreon, he unsubscribed.
Has he gone?
Yeah, he went ages ago.
Let's give him a slag in. Oh no, it's public, he'll hear this. Hi Jacob, you alright?
Great work, mate, thanks. Anyway, he said, he looked at the clip I showed him. He's really good at doing clips and stuff, and he went, I can never work out what's in Barry's background. Just looks like loads of like dolls and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's like a teenage boy's bedroom.
Well, not really.
I'm looking at you now, Barry.
Right.
Right, you've got a tumble dryer.
Yeah.
There's a fan on. It looks like. Do you know Storage Wars?
Oh, go and fuck yourself.
And they open it up, and they're like, "Oh, fucking hell!" I'm like, right, what's of worth in this room? So you got your tumble dryer, you've got a fan, you've got some sort of medication on the back there, you've got a fucking proton pack, right? You've got several zombie dolls.
Not the proton pack I want, by the way. I'm making do with the shit version. The full-size HasLab one's still available.
You've got several zombie dolls above your head.
Right. There's 3 zombie statues, and there's a little
Hazard.
No. That's the pyramid from Midsummer, where where they burn the guy.
Midsummer Murders.
No, Midsummer the movie. Where they burn him to death at the end. So it's the tent that he gets burnt in at the end, but it's an incense holder. So you put incense in.
It looks like a fucking butter dish.
But it's incense, so the smoke comes out like when the guy's bit bleak.
Yeah, and you wonder why you're depressed and you can't get anything done. Stop it burning effigies in your house. Maybe you'll get rid of a few of your shits.
It's not burning effigies. It's an incense thing. No, yeah, okay. This clutter has got out of hand.
What we need to do is we need to give away some of your clutter. Right, okay, we're going to do a competition. We haven't done a competition on the main one for a bit.
No, we haven't. Shall we do one?
Yeah, who wants to win a tumble dryer?
No, I need that. That is really important. Couldn't manage without that.
What have you got in your room that we can give away?
What have I got that I can give away? Okay, so I've had a look around, and a couple of things to give away.
We're giving away 200 shits.
A whole box full of turds available here. Actually, I've had a cat litter tray.
Oh, that's gross. Sorry, Barry, I interrupted your prize reveal.
So you could be the right. It's right. You can tell it's a Blu-ray now. I'm aware that Blu-rays are worth about 10 pence these days because no one buys physical media, right? I've been on CEX.
What are they going to fucking watch it on, Barry? No one has fucking Blu-ray players or DVDs anymore.
Well, we'll want this because would you like a copy of The Blue Planet? The Blue Planet. And have a look. Oh, who's that?
Fuck off, it's signed by David Attenborough.
Signed by David Attenborough. There you go.
Why would you give that away?
Because I've got another one signed by him. I've told you I write to David Attenborough. You don't believe me?
No, I do believe you. I just think there's a Baby Reindeer 2 sequel coming.
No, I write to him and I'll stick a couple of covers in for him. I'm like, would you mind signing these? And then
he's a fucking pensioner, Barry. Give him a break.
He's a fucking pensioner. He's never off the telly. He's never off it.
Yeah, and on his downtime, when he's in his 80s, he's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fucking Geordie. Dear David, I wrote you yesterday. I've included some CDs. Your biggest fan, Baz.
I'm not his biggest fan. I just sent him a letter. I just said, I really like your programmes. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with
the fact that you're getting him to do it more than once because you're clearly selling him on eBay?
I'm clearly fucking not if I'm giving it away on this.
Is that genuine? Have we got authenticity so people know it's not like...
Hang on, right, you wait there, right, don't be slagging me off because I've got my headphones on, I can still hear you. Right.
Poor David Attenborough, do you know what I mean? The man just wants to have a digestive, have a sit down, not have to reply to fucking 500 letters off bloody Barry.
I wish he would as well, I wish he would. Let someone else have a go on the telly. Look, I've got loads signed by him.
That's what I mean. Well, why have you got so many if they're just for you?
I'm just a fan. Well...
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, Barry.
What?
You're an awful human being. I've got loads signed by you, just fucking waiting. What a horrible man you are.
That could hit first. My fucking head swelling.
Right, well, you can win. And I can see why you're giving it away. You've got that many now. Right,
yeah,
you can win.
I didn't think I'd still have these by now. I'd have 10 or
Barry. So you can win one of Barry's DVDs there. What do they have to do to win it?
You've got... anything I think of now is inappropriate, so...
You have to draw the best picture of Barry. Draw a picture of Barry with one of his famous quotes from this podcast, right? A picture of Barry with a quote from this podcast.
And Hayley, because what we'll do is we'll put it on. Yeah, draw a picture of me and Hayley with one of the quotes on from the podcast. And then we'll get it made into a poster for the live show to be announced, by the way, very soon. Another live show on the horizon. Just confirmed. Have you written it in your diary, Hayley?
I don't think I have, to be
honest. No, you haven't. I knew you hadn't. I knew you weren't paying
It might
proper
just
attention.
be Barry selling David Attenborough DVDs. So yeah, enter that competition now. Hey, listen, on the Patreon, we're going to give you a sneak peek exclusive, actually, because on the Patreon, we've been playing a new game called What Would Barry Do? Lovely Claire, regular listener of the podcast, sent me a game at Christmas, and we've adapted it for Barry. So, I've got, would you like card 1, card 2, or card 3, Barry?
Card 3.
Okay. So, these are scenarios. Okay, and we have to see what Barry would do in this scenario.
Okay.
You're on an empty bus and someone sits directly next to you. What would you do?
Get up and move. Oh, say hello. Oh, in fact, I don't know what. Actually, probably have a chat. Work out if they're actually mental.
What do you think the mental state is like if they get on a bus and see you sat there stinking of 200 turds with 10 David Attenborough signed DVDs, and they go, that's a fella I want to sit next to.
Checking the obituaries.
That's the fella I want to spend my journey with. Do you think they're mentally stable? Do you know what? In that situation, that was me. I'm so polite.
Oh, you'd do nothing. You'd sit there.
I'd just sit it out, yeah. Because I'd just be like, it'd annoy me, the old Jimmy.
You've nearly been followed to your car because you haven't want to cause the scene. And that's true. That's not even a joke. That happened.
Yeah. Have you seen that film, Speak No Evil?
Oh, which one's that?
I think it's a Speak No Evil. It's not called that. They've remade it with James McAvoy. I've not seen that version. I've seen the original version, which is a subtitle film. I can't remember which language it was in. But it's about the people being too polite. That all these bad things are happening, but they're still too polite. Like, watch it. Because I was like watching it going, oh my God, that's fucking me.
Do you not think people have gone too far the other way, though, and that no one's polite enough now? Do you not think standards have dropped? Do you know that whole British stiff upper lip, be polite, do you think that's all gone?
No, I don't think it's all gone. I think certain people are just rude.
I've got to say, I've very much enjoyed today Peter Case snapping.
This is a big topic of conversation at the minute. So if you're not aware of the news, Peter Kay threw out some hecklers who are in the papers moaning that they've been thrown out, right?
Yeah.
This is my viewpoint, right? I've watched the clip. Peter says everyone who sat around them, if they're annoying you, put your hand up. About 40 people put their hands up in an arena show. That one person is being that. There's no, they've got to have been the most annoying person in the world.
Or you just want to create more dramatics by kick her out as well. Yeah, it's proper.
But they're not all you, Barry.
It's it's bloodlust in that clip. Peter's whole I love me nana, right? All that's fell by a wayside, and the real Peter's come out there. Go on, Keith, kick his head in. Kick his head in. Throw him out by his pubes. He turns into something from the League of Gentlemen.
Do you not blame him, though? Because if you're trying to do a gig, especially in an arena, it's bad enough doing a club gig and you've got someone in saying stuff. Right, imagine you're on stage in an arena, Barry, right? And someone's like, ghosts. Ghosts.
Right. Am I a multi-millionaire? Multi-millionaire?
Oh, really? It's a stretch, but yeah, go on.
Shout it away. Yeah, ghosts have made me I've made me millions.
No, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. I tell you, even if you're a multi-millionaire, you can't, everyone else is paid to watch a show. You can't sit there and let someone else ruin that show.
That's true. That's true. But I do think he was a bit aggressive about it.
But I've seen you be aggressive on stage handling hecklers.
You've seen me do it once.
And I've got video evidence of it. And if you carry on slagging off Peter, I'm going to release it.
You can release it, because the only thing is you say that I'm shaking with anger. I'm not.
Your face is red. It's like the beginning of the Hulk.
I was surprised. I was like, do you not know what's happening? Like, do you think that it was like she didn't get that a compere does something? Like, I was just somebody who'd got up to have a go before the comedians got on. I mean, admittedly, maybe the performance indicated that.
Why have they got the cleaner on stage? Anyway, I think Peter was absolutely in the right.
I think he's dead aggressive.
Anyway, what would you do, Barry? You're on an empty bus.
I'd worked out whether I was this was going to be my last bus ride or not, and if so, I'd go downstairs and sit near the driver. Safety in numbers from a man behind some plexiglass.
Here we go. What would you do, Barry? Card number 1 or card number 3?
1.
You're having a conversation with someone in an elevator. Right. That's
Okay.
a lift to you, Barry.
Yeah, I'd do this now and again. I'll have a chat with people. I'll break the silence.
Hang on. Sometimes they want the silence. Right, you're having a conversation with someone in an elevator, only to find out that they're wearing a Bluetooth earpiece.
Oh, so they're chatting and I'm
Yeah.
replying.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd probably go, oh, really? Oh, sorry, I didn't. In fact, I'd go, hang on, how are you getting a fucking signal in here? My call's always dropping a lift. What are you doing? Are you talking to yourself on that, you psychopath? They're more scary than the loner on the bus.
Do you know what? I'd be more scared. That's actually when I would use my voice. If someone starts, if I see someone in a Bluetooth headset, I'm like, right, fucking start the alarm. Who's using a Bluetooth headset in 2025?
I know. Like, yeah, you could, like earbuds. Yeah, but you can't get a signal in a lift. That person's talking to
Barry,
themselves.
it's just meant to be a bloody game. Look at you. Well, actually, why would I be on the moon? Do you know, right, there's a comedian.
Do you think that reaction's proportionate to the discussion?
There's a comedian. No, well, you remind me of someone, and I won't say the name. Right, but there was a comedian who doesn't do this job anymore. And the very literal thinking, and I'd go and watch comedy with him, and there'd be like a one-liner comic going, so I was on the moon the other day, and this comedian would be like, why would they be on the moon? They can't get on the moon. Why would they be there? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, Miss Andy.
You're an art handler. Let's just suspend disbelief. You're an art handler, and your job is to ensure precious paintings are delivered securely. When transporting the Mona Lisa... This is like something from the fucking Chuckle Brothers, this. When transporting the Mona Lisa, you accidentally drop your coffee on her face.
Is that euphemism? You're not in the mood.
Do you remember that painting that someone did? They tried to paint over it. What was it called? That famous thing.
The one of Jesus.
Oh my God. That's what the Mona Lisa would be like. She'd have Sharpie. She'd have Scouse brows.
What would you do?
If I was transporting I mean, if you've really got to stretch your imagination. So it's my job to transport the Mona Lisa. I spilt coffee on her.
Yeah.
I try and set it up to blame it on someone else. Do you know, like when you're a kid, I used to do this with my sister. Like I'd break something, but I'd try and reposition it so the next person who touched it looked like they'd broke it. Do you know what I mean, though?
Just no accountability.
Do you know what I did once? I got absolutely I can't lie. I was too lazy to get the ironing board out, so I ironed me top of the school uniform on the carpet.
Oh!
Fucking brand new carpet, fucking iron mark.
Oh.
Like fucking Marv's face in Home Alone. Me mum went off her nut. I think I remember praying to God that day, actually.
Oh yeah, I've done that a few times.
Yeah.
The day I jacked in my paper around, because my dad used to go to the newsagents every morning for his paper on his way to work. Then obviously I would go in and be beginning my paper around after him, and I'd been out camping in my mate's tent in his back garden all night, and we'd been up really late
because watched that film, yeah.
What you saying?
Nothing.
Brokeback, is that what you
I never said anything.
But so I didn't get to be paper around in time. And the guy went nuts at me in the newsagent. So I just went, shove your paper round up your arse and threw my bag at him. But I knew my dad had to go in the next day and see him. So I prayed. I was like, please don't let Dad go in the newsagent tomorrow. And please don't let Dad be mad if he does. Yeah.
Did it work?
I think it did. I don't think he went mental. He may have just given up by that point. I can't remember. He may have pinned all his hopes on my brother.
Yeah, I think that's obvious.
Hey Hayley, do you like the Warriors podcast?
Absolutely love it, Barry Dodds. Can't get enough of it.
Would you like some more of it?
What? Yes, please.
On a Friday?
Yeah.
Well, why not join the Patreon? What's Patreon? It's a place where you go and you give a couple of quid a month, and well, 5 actually, and you get a bonus episode. You get loads of freebies. You keep the podcast alive, and you also get our undivided attention.
Join today, patreon.com/warriors. By the way, if they're listening from Coronation Street, my acting skills at the top of that are better. That was just for the podcast. Should we do someone's worry before we go?
Go on.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
Email us thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com. Slide into the DMs on Instagram. Get involved. Tell us your worries. We've had an email from Vicky from ages ago I forgot to read out. So, we spoke on an episode, I can't remember which one, about me smashing a mirror on New Year's Eve. Vicky said, is the same amount of bad luck attached to a shattered set of bathroom scales as there is to a broken mirror? And she's attached a picture. Do you know those glass weighing scales?
Yeah.
Completely, absolutely smashed into smithereens.
They give me the fear then.
Well, how much weight have you put on at Christmas, Vicky, that you have decimated?
That's what I worry about stepping on them in bare feet. And just like the display going red, like error, then
She must have read me mind because she's brought in the following line. Before you ask, no, they did not break when I stood on them post-Christmas. I tripped on them getting ready for work and the corner hit the base of the toilet. The sound of them shattering was quite impressive.
Oh, yeah.
So is it bad luck then if you shatter... Is it just mirrors that are bad luck?
Yeah, you've got 7 years of getting fat.
You've got 7 years of guesstimating.
Or 7 years of losing weight, one or the other.
Yeah, I've had to take my scales out now because I'm getting obsessive. Because I'm
Have
not
you
even
been
trying...
going on them?
No, yeah, I've been going on them, but I've not been trying to actively lose weight, so I'm just making myself mad. We've had another email as well. They said, do you have any suggestions on coping with a long-term house guest who is a very loud eater and drinker? I know people eat and drink differently, but the loud slurping and chomping are at a level I have never heard of before. Breakfast is the biggest slurp fest, but because of the different hours we all work, I can mostly avoid it. Yours Anonymous. Yours.
When you say long-term house guest, do you mean child? Because if you do, I think...
Is this your mum, Barry? He just won't go.
Hang on, has it been written in a bookie's pen on the back?
It's in Comic Sans font.
She wouldn't know how to do that. Come on.
Do you know what? I used to work with a fella, and when we used to work on shifts, I mean, no wonder the keyboards in the office were disgusting because people used to eat at the desk all the time. Yeah. But he used to eat cereal at his desk, like when we were on a 7 a.m. shift. Oh. And he'd be like, he'd come up on my suggested friends on Facebook the other day. And honestly, do you know when you get a trigger, a noise, the noise comes back to you? He was like really, so I understand that breakfast thing.
Oh, there was a bloke I worked with, a guy called Dave. He used to sit, every dinner time he used to get a tin of soup, pour it into his big Sports Direct cup, microwave it, and then sit and he used to use a spoon to get the soup out. So instead of through the side, he used to get the spoon, but the spoon would like ting off the cup every time. And there was a woman at the other side of the office, Christine, who was, I think the word fragile is appropriate, because every time the spoon hit the cup, it was going through her like a shock. So once Dave realised that this was obviously upsetting her, he changed to a teaspoon so it took twice as long. She used to sit there like trying to hold it in as he's like, ting, ting. She used to go, will you just eat it?
Did somebody say?
I remember the day when he had the teaspoon, it was like, oh, you dick. You know exactly what you're doing. He was in his 50s. He wasn't a young lad.
That's what I mean. Grow up. Anyway, listen, that's another worry not solved. Great work, Barry. That is this week's episode. Thank you for joining us. As I say, if you want additional contact, we are back every Friday.
Contact.
The Warriors podcast on Patreon, patreon.com/The Warriors. You get an episode every Friday. Otherwise, we are back, not next Monday, Monday after. Aren't we, Barry?
All grand. And don't forget, enter the competition. Drawing of me, drawing of Hayley, with a quote on it. Get yourself a chance of winning the Blue Planet.
Bye.
It's only going to go up in value. See you later.
You're awful. You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.